Question 1173. What is the best weed?
Super sour silver diesel haze. They sell it in the grey area under grey haze.
No, not weed. Weed.
Creeping Charlie. Creeping Charlie.
Same answer.
That doesn't count as a weed because it's not a weed.
It is a weed.
It's
No, it's
referred
not.
to as weed colloquially, and it's also a really cool name. Super sour silver diesel haze. It turns me into a 12-year-old. I just want to run about and play in the swings and just have a great time. It's fucking brilliant, like.
That's not a weed.
Still
People
gonna
grow it
stick with my
intentionally.
original answer.
See, other
Purple
people
candy, yo.
Right. So far, there's only one person giving a legit answer. And that's Ultra Jury Hyant and says dandelion. You can make food out of it.
Nah, fuck dandelions, yo.
I was dandelions. I used to make little crowns with them when I was little.
Daisies or
How do you
dandelions?
consider Creeping Charlie not a weed?
No, dandelions.
Well, I don't know what Creeping Charlie is.
But dandelions are easier because their stems are thicker. And
Yes.
the way you do it is you split
But they
this-
snap. But they snap more.
Okay, well, you must have different dandelions than we do because ours are not very snappy.
Hey,
even-
Americans on the chat,
better
you
than
know,
America did.
America has dandelions because the English brought them here.
Yeah, but they could have changed since then. I don't know. I'm just saying that it's
Very
not. It's
spooky.
easy to, they used to, pop up all over our lawn when I was younger. So we'd gather up like a whole bunch of them, and we'd make what would be daisy chains, but they were dandelions. So yeah.
Brainbug says tiger lilies. Santi says the best weed is seaweed. It will stop world hunger. Lone Wanderer says ragweed. Ragweed is terrible.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yes, raspberries. That's technically a weed because it. Yeah.
Chad says blackberries.
Blackberries.
We had those two in our backyard until it was because we had 2 acres of land and 1 acre was that where our was the lawn where our house sat, and the back half, the second acre, was all woods, and on the property line a whole bunch of raspberry and blackberry bushes just popped up. They were there for years. We used to pick them every summer, and then my brother got pissed off one day because he didn't want to mow the lawn. My mother made him, so he fucking mowed all that shit down. No more raspberries and blackberries. So that's sad. And he's a dick.
That shouldn't
Lucy
be able
says-
to kill them.
What's the one with the white things on that you blow off and tell the time?
Yeah.
How the hell?
What are they?
What?
What are they? I'm looking them up.
Look them up. I don't
I'm
understand
trying
how
to
you
look
tell the time.
Do you know what happens, Dave, when you type weed that looks like snow into Google? You get a load of things about cannabis. So even Google disagrees with your wording of the question.
Yes, it's
He knew what he was asking when he asked this question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
so I mean, so Kush isn't the valid answer. That's
No.
good.
God says Japanese knotweed is the king of weed.
How about the
Garlic
little
mustard.
weed? How about the little weed from Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men?
Oh.
How old are you?
They fucking re-showed that shit, Dave, when I was a
Did
kid.
Oh, fair enough. I say, when I was a kid, the Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men were what my dad watched.
Yeah.
I know.
He's right, Dave. They've done it again. It was out quite recently again.
Right. Nerdy says that Datera stramonium. I have no idea what that is. There's a weed called a leafy spurge here. It's kind of invasive. Does peyote count as a weed? What's peyote?
Is that Datura saturum, whatever the
No,
fuck it is? Is that
Datura stramonium is a vine type plant with big white bell-like shaped flowers, and it's known for its very toxic belladonna alkaloids. I asked for a friend.
Right, those white things that blow away are dandelions.
Are they dandelions?
Yeah.
I said there were dandelions, but you
It's
don't
just a
look to me.
different- You were muted.
I didn't hear.
said no. I just muted
Someone was
myself.
very rude. Someone was very rudely speaking over you, so we couldn't hear you.
The yellow ones are dandelions. They go from the yellow and spread out into the white.
Right.
Gypsum weed, it causes hallucinations. Are some mushrooms a weed?
No, they're
Mushrooms are
fungus.
all a fungus by
Yeah, they're
definition.
fungus. They're not. They can't be weeds.
Yeah.
Why can they
They're
not
not
be a
fungus
weed? What's
like
the
that.
definition of weed then?
It
Well,
has to
it's
be
like
fungus.
bug. Is weed not like bug, where it's no real classification? It's just a plant that grows in your
Photosynthesis.
that you don't want there.
Any other good answers before we move on?
Yeah.
Go on.
What?
You said you had another good answer.
No, you said let's move on, and I went yeah.
No, I said, do you have any good answers before we move on?
And you still haven't moved on, and I've told you no 3 times now.
Did you answer,
See-
Dave?
No. I have
Then
no
answer.
idea.
See-
Absolutely no
Seeing
clue.
as you've banned all our favourite strains, I'd say no one's got a good answer, so move on.
Yeah. Like what? Chronic.
Dave's just jealous. That's all.
Oh.
I say garlic mustard.
Garlic mustard.
No, garlic mustard.
Is that weed?
It's another one of those damn plants that the English brought over, and it's taking over woodland areas and is just voracious. Its seeds will sit dormant for 20 years. If you have it, get rid of it fast.
See, weed is a colloquialism for plants that you don't want to grow where they're growing. So mushrooms could be a weed.
No, but you're just being pedantic.
No.
Okay, well there's places where cannabis grows like on the side of the streets or
There
whatever
is,
where
yes.
people don't want it. So you know what? It counts. Counts.
It's weed a weed. I keep saying it's weed a weed. No,
And
it's
by the
not.
way, Dave,
Yeah.
fungi are not regarded as plants even.
Fair enough. You sure
No.
there's not a colloquial description that includes them? They're arguing with me. Right, I'm going on before I get shouted, before I get lynched.
Mushrooms are creatures from outer space.
Are they?
Thank you, Spookies back me up on this as well.
Yes, that's what I said. They're not plants like that, so can't be.
Yep.
But again, nobody fucking listens to me, so why?
Mushrooms were brought here by
Yeah.
octopus.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.